Did you know the Bible contains some of the most powerful investing lessons ever written, principles the wealthy quietly follow, often without realizing they come directly from Scripture? These are not theoretical ideas. These are practical, time-tested rules that have built empires, grown businesses, and protected fortunes for thousands of years. Today, I'm going to show you 7 biblical investing principles that the rich already know, and what you learn here may completely change how you invest, plan, and grow the resources God has placed in your hands. Lesson number 1. Invest with long-term vision. The Bible repeatedly warns against impulsive decisions and teaches the value of patience, planning, and consistency. Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty." This isn't just a moral lesson, it's a financial strategy. The rich understand something most people overlook. Wealth grows slowly but surely when guided by long-term vision. They don't chase trends. They don't panic when markets shake. They don't build investments based on emotion. They follow a principle the Bible taught first. Abundance comes from diligence, not speed. Long-term investing gives you protection from volatility, stability during crises, and the ability to benefit from compounding, a force God built into the fabric of creation itself. Whether you're building a business, acquiring assets, or investing in your skills, the Bible's message is clear. If your vision is short-term, your growth will be short-lived. If your vision is long-term, your growth becomes unstoppable. Patience in investing is not passive, it's strategic spiritual discipline. Lesson number 2. Diversify your assets. Long before modern finance experts talked about diversification, the Bible already taught it plainly. Ecclesiastes 11:2 says, "Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land." This is not vague advice. This is God telling you, spread your risk, protect your future, prepare for uncertainty. The rich know that relying on a single income source is dangerous. So they build multiple channels: real estate, small businesses, investments, skills, strategic partnerships, savings, ventures that grow quietly in the background. And the Bible supports this method 100%. When disaster strikes, and it will, those who diversified survive and even thrive, while those who concentrated everything in one place lose everything. Diversification is not fear, it's wisdom. It honors God because it shows responsibility, preparation, and thoughtful stewardship. Don't put your future on a single foundation, build several. Lesson number 3. Multiply what you're given. The parable of the talents in Matthew 25 is not a simple story. It's one of the most powerful investing lessons ever written. 3 servants were given resources. 2 multiplied what they had. 1 buried it out of fear. The master didn't call the fearful servant safe. He called him wicked and lazy. This is shocking to many people, but it reveals a truth the rich already understand. God expects growth in your money, your skills, your opportunities, your influence, and your potential. Multiplying what God gives you is not greed. Letting it sit idle is not humility. It is waste. It is fear pretending to be wisdom. The wealthy apply this principle relentlessly. They reinvest profits. They turn money into more money. They upgrade skills to increase value. They take resources and expand them. In God's eyes, growth is a form of obedience. Stagnation is disobedience. When you use your gifts boldly, God opens doors. When you bury your potential, you close them yourself. Lesson number 4. Build assets, not just income. Many people work hard their entire lives, but never build wealth because they focus on earning, not owning. Proverbs 13:11 says, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." This verse reveals a critical principle. Income pays bills, but assets build freedom. The rich don't chase a bigger paycheck. They chase ownership, things that grow, things that produce value even while they sleep. Biblical asset building looks like buying land rather than renting for life, building businesses, not just working for one, acquiring knowledge that multiplies opportunities, investing in relationships that unlock doors, creating intellectual property that pays long-term. Assets protect you when income stops. Assets give stability, resilience, and legacy. God's principle is clear. Gather little by little, steadily and wisely, and your wealth will increase. Not by chance, not by luck, but by obedience to divine economic principles. Lesson number 5. Seek counsel before investing. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." The wealthy don't make financial decisions alone. They seek accountants, mentors, advisors, experienced investors, business owners, anyone who can add wisdom. Because they understand the Bible's message. Advice reduces risk. Wisdom multiplies results. Pride makes you invest alone. Wisdom makes you ask questions. When you study markets, understand trends, analyze risks, and get feedback from experienced people, you honor God by protecting what He entrusted to you. The Bible encourages humility, not ignorance. Learning from others is one of the fastest ways to grow. Behind every wealthy person is a circle of wisdom. Behind every financial collapse is a person who refused to listen. Lesson number 6. Avoid greedy or reckless investments. The Bible warns strongly against reckless financial behavior. 1 Timothy 6:9 says, "Those who want to get rich quickly fall into temptation and harmful desires." This is the spiritual and financial danger of getting rich quick. The rich avoid this trap because they know if an investment promises impossible returns, it also hides impossible risks. Greed creates blindness. Fear creates bad decisions. Impatience creates financial disaster. Reckless investments, fast profit schemes, emotional decisions, unresearched opportunities destroy not just money, but stability, peace, and relationships. Biblical investing is a thoughtful, a calculated, a consistent, a protective, a patient. God blesses diligence, not desperation. He honors wisdom, not gambling disguised as ambition. The rich don't chase hype, they chase truth. And that's why their wealth endures. Lesson number 7. Remember that God is the true provider. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." This principle transforms the way you view money. Your intelligence is a gift. Your opportunities are a gift. Your strength, your creativity, your talents, they are all given by God. When wealth grows, the Bible warns you not to credit your own power alone. Pride blinds, gratitude guides. The wealthy who last, not the ones who lose everything, understand this principle deeply. Money is unstable, God is not. When you put money above God, you lose both. When you put God above money, He gives you the stability, clarity, and wisdom to manage what you receive. God doesn't just want you to invest. He wants you to invest with humility, with responsibility, and with faith. When you trust Him first, your financial life gains direction and peace no investment can provide. The Bible is not just a spiritual book. It is a guide filled with some of the wisest financial and investing principles ever written. These 7 lessons have helped kings, nations, and ordinary believers grow wealth with purpose and stability. If you put these principles into practice, your investments will gain clarity, your decisions will gain wisdom, and your future will gain strength. God doesn't want you to live in fear of finances. He wants you to manage them with purpose, confidence, and faith. If this video helped you, subscribe to the Biblical Finances channel, and let's continue learning how to invest and grow wealth according to biblical principles.